In 1976, at 21 years old, Steve Jobs and his friend Steve Wozniak built their first computer in a garage. They called their company Apple. At that time, computers were huge in size and were only used by big companies. Steve Jobs wanted to create a computer that was fit for everyday use, and so he went ahead and did it. Apple by then had seen some success and had grown into a big company. In 1984, Apple released their first personal computer with a mouse and screen. They called it the Macintosh. However, the sales were not that good. The board of directors blamed Steve Jobs for the losses the company made. Steve Jobs was a perfectionist. He was difficult to work with. The board hired a new CEO called Scully. Scully and Steve Jobs fought over the control of the company. The following year, in 1985, the board silently removed Steve Jobs from power and forced him out of the company that he had created. Steve Jobs felt deeply betrayed and lost. He thought he was a public failure. For months, he did not know what to do, but because of his love for tech, it pushed him to start again. This time, he started a company called Next. This company built powerful computers for education and business. He also bought a small animation studio called Pixar. People laughed at it, but in 1995, Pixar released Toy Story, the first fully computer animated movie. This movie was a great success. Steve Jobs looked like he was finally back on his feet. Apple, on the other hand, was failing. It was almost going bankrupt. They needed a new technology for their computers that would help them stay relevant in the market. And as it turned out, the technology that they needed was from a company called Next, a company owned by their former boss who they had fired. So in 1997, Apple bought Next, and so Steve Jobs was back again at Apple as the CEO. He came and saved Apple from failing and going bankrupt. Then he also introduced the iMac, the iPod, the iPhone, the iPad, and since then, Apple became one of the most valuable companies in the world. This is the power of doing something that you really love. It will drive you no matter what happens. So go find what you love and do it. Your story is far from over.